All right. Well, okay. So I don't have like a computer brain. I don't remember names like like some people do. But the gist of it is, first of all, there's a few people that I've been watching. This reporter named Jerome Corsi, George Webb, this
Yeah, I know.
woman who's on a radio podcast called Tori Says. I've watched Millennial Millie, Liz Crokin. Those are like the top 5, but there's more. Okay, so part of the conspiracy is that Dr. Fauci, first of all, he was an AIDS researcher back in the 80s. And I watched this report by this woman who says that he co-opted her report, like her research that she was doing with her team, and that he took it over and delayed the research, actually. So in her opinion, he caused millions of deaths in the 80s because of the delay. Not only the fact that he co-opted her paper, but that's just back in the 80s. So he's an AIDS researcher. Now it turns out one of the parts of the conspiracy is that this is a man-made virus and that some AIDS immune splicing of genome has been CRISPRed into this virus.
Can I interrupt for a second? I'm sorry. Can I interrupt you for 1 second and just ask you to please not repeat conspiracy theories, especially ones that have been fully debunked, such as this one. And don't believe right-wing pundits like Jerome Corsi, of all people. Seriously, this is not helping. It's hurting us. So please don't repeat unless you have solid evidence that this is happening.
Well, solid evidence is that he funneled like his organization put like more than $3 million into the lab at Wuhan to conduct research there for his office. So that's pretty suspicious.
That a health professional is giving that works for the CDC is giving Wuhan $3 million for research? That does not seem suspicious to me.
Fauci's lab.
Fauci works for the CDC. He works for the
USAID and the NIH.
Okay, but look, you're repeating things that have a very clear Republican Trumpian political agenda. Please don't repeat these because it's hurtful to us. I'm very sorry to interrupt this way, but this is
Lauren, I'm curious as to where you got your information. Can we how's that?
I just said all of the people I've been listening to.
But that they all have a point of view, right?
I mean, I didn't think that they were particularly biased, like George Webb.
Jerome Corsi, of all people. Of course he's biased. I mean, do you follow the news? I've
only started following him now. And
okay, just Google him, please.
Okay, but George Webb is not.
Wow.
George Webb, has never once mentioned Trump, like that he supports him. He's just delivering facts. So maybe check him out.
Is he, Tom, is that guy she's talking about, is he really conservative? Or
Jerome Corsi? Yeah, I mean, he's written books that are anti-Obama, that attack Democratic politicians with all kinds of different conspiracy theories. He was part of the whole Pizzagate thing. It's ridiculous. I mean, and it's like, I don't want to attack you personally about this.
No, I want to ask Rebecca a question. Did you know this, what Tom is telling you now? Did you know that when you
no, when I discovered Jerome Corsi, to me, he seemed very informed. And I don't take sides. Like, I just want the facts. Like, I just want to know what's going on. And I'm not biased either way. At this point, I'm neither a Democrat nor a Republican. I think both sides lie. And I'm not an Obama supporter anymore.
Okay. But
I'm not a Hillary Clinton supporter anymore, and Pizzagate hasn't been proven to be a false.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. 100%.
I don't believe in the mainstream media either. Like, there's no reason to trust them. There's no reason to trust anything at this point anymore.
Do you know how the media works?
Situation.
I'm not sure you understand how media works if you don't. I mean, mainstream media is there.
It's entertainment.
No, Jesus Christ! I gotta go. I'm sorry.
You could say that in a different way.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to, because I'm really sick and tired of like, you know, right-wing propaganda, disinformation.
No, it is.
And especially when I started hearing it repeated from my friends, it disgusts me. So I gotta go. I'm sorry. Bye, everybody.
I'm really sorry that it upset him so much.
Oh,
but
wow. That was intense.
That was really intense.
I tried to lighten it up.